Hey, what's up guys, Strike here, and welcome to a Batman Arkham City mod for the PC. Basically, this is a free roam mod where you use your hotkeys such as F1, F2, F3, F4, and F9 to spawn as a specific character of your choice. Now, I will point out that the game that I'm about to enter here was actually from one of the original Robin and Nightwing free roam mods. So the world of Arkham City, like the game world, is a bit broken. I don't know if it was permanently edited or something, but it's kind of weird. But first, let me just show you this really cool thing someone found on YouTube. It's a secret character trophy of an unmasked Batman, and for a split second you can actually see his face before it goes straight down to his legs. For some reason the camera angle is permanently stuck like this, and there's no way, other than screen capping that like first millisecond that you see of him, there's no way of actually screen capping the actual character trophy. But anyway, onto the game mode. Harley Quinn's face right here, if you pay attention when I enter the game, it will move for some reason. Watch. Yeah, I don't know why her head turns like that. It's kind of creepy. But anyway, the game world that you're about to see is a bit glitched. For one thing that you will notice is that the water texture is not there. The water is basically pretty much gone. What you see is you just see straight through the water for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Now it still acts as if the water is there, giving the water effects and stuff. And as you see, I spawned in one of the secret Riddler blue hell rooms. That's for a different video, but yeah, as you can see, everything that you see where the water is supposed to be out here is actually what it looks like underneath the map. And I will also point out that I do have a bit of lag. This is on PC. The settings were at medium, I believe, so it's a bit crappy. It runs a bit slow, especially with fraps going. I recorded this with fraps, and it is a bit on the laggy side, so please excuse that. But yes, everything that you see there with the water, yeah, it's pretty much completely gone. I mean it's there, but it doesn't look like it's there. And as you can see, as I'm landing here, Wonder Tower is also gone. I don't know why this is. It's probably because that part of the map is like part of what the water is, I guess. I don't know, like an unreachable part of the map, and so it disappears along with the water textures. But Wonder Tower is completely gone, except for certain angles. I didn't actually end up showing them in this video, but for now, just know that Wonder Tower for the most part is gone. Now let me point out that if you get the mod, the newer mod, the hotkeys mod that I'm using right now in this video, you will actually have probably a better world. You'll just have to complete the story, and then I wouldn't suggest doing it because screw up your story mode with this mod. You can actually screw up, like there's some kind of cool glitches I might do videos of in the future revolving around this. But what I'm going to show you guys right now is that pretty much most of the buildings are broken. As I said, this is from the original Robin and Nightwing free roam mod, and because of that, the worlds were kind of screwed up, so you can't enter most of the buildings. Certain things that you get in the game, like for example, there's a scene in Batman Arkham City where you get some city codes to unlock stuff with your cryptographic sequencer when you're in the GCPD building for the first time. Right before you leave, and that unlocks a lot of the city stuff. And you'll see here in a second, I tried to do a control panel with the cryptographic sequencer, and it fails because I don't have the right codes. See, it's stuff like that that doesn't grant you access. Now, as you can see, I entered through the doors where the funhouse used to be, like in the after that scene in the store right before Protocol 10. The steel mill is a bit screwed up, I should say, and you will notice here in a second that right before I leave, I'm going to destroy, in this video, I'm going to go over here to these Harley Quinn things. But as you can see, yeah, you can still scan riddles and stuff as long as you visit the church. But the door is still there from the beginning of the story mode. The manager's office door that you destroy before you get to enter that area.
Can anyone help me? Please, I'm trapped on the roof of the Gotham FM building up to the north.
Also, as you can see, the side missions, some of them at least are still active, but if you go to that one, I didn't actually end up going there, but he's not there at all. That's the Mr. Freeze one. You can do it. Lead Mr. Freeze. It's really creepy because I didn't actually end up showing it. I really wish I did. But what happens with the Mr. Freeze one is that you go to him. He's in this really weird pose as if he's like, you know, firing his gun. You can hear the sound effect from the door breaking for the first time. But anyway, if you go to Mr. Freeze, he's in this gun firing pose as if he's during the boss battle, which kind of scared me the first time I saw it. And by the way, if you try to go back up here, you can't. It'll screw you over. You can't climb back up. To get out, you have to reset your F1 or your hotkey. And F1 is for Batman, F2 is for Robin, F3 is for Catwoman, F4 is for Nightwing, and F9 is for Bruce Wayne, as you will see later in the video. Anyway, with Mr. Freeze, yeah, like I said, he's firing his gun, but the ice is already out in the water. So if you follow the ice back to where Nora freezes, you could still fight the guys like the first time you do the Mr. Freeze side mission. But Mr. Freeze is already there, so he's in two places at once in this mod. I kind of wish I had showed it, though. But as you're going to see, I'm going to show you the funhouse. You can actually re-enter the funhouse through this mod, or at least both of these mods. And, sorry, my nose is a bit stuffy. You enter through the mod, or you enter through the door that you just came in, and you'll be right in the funhouse, because the mod is screwed up like that. Now, you can actually access the funhouse through, you know, the main story on console versions of the game as well. You just have to know your gliding techniques and all that stuff. There's already a video on YouTube about it, but I might do a video on it of myself just to show you guys how to access it. And what else is there? Yeah, some of the side missions are screwed up. Like, you can do the Hush side mission, but you won't be able to complete it because right at the very end, after you confront Hush, you need the cryptographic sequencer to get out of that room, and you can't do it in this version, in this game, or whatever, or, you know, in this mod. But anyway, I'm actually going to show you how to get to the smelting chamber. And actually, before I do that, you'll see I try to use the cryptographic sequencer on this panel right over here where these Riddler trophies are.
I can't hack this panel without access to the city municipal codes.
As you can see, I can't access those kinds of codes to get Riddler trophies, to access certain rooms and buildings and stuff, and it kind of sucks. So it's kind of weird because some of the things actually take from the end of the game, and some of the things are from the beginning of the game. Like, for example, or, you know, throughout the story, I should say. Like, you know, some of the doors are locked, you can't access them. This room that Batman's about to enter, as you will see, in the beginning of the game, there are these gargoyles you grapple around, and here, as you can see as I zoom in on it, like right there, the gargoyles are gone, or the vantage points are gone, so you can't access those. You just have to go on foot. I think those are destroyed in one portion at the end of the game and stuff. And I'm just gonna dive through this window and stuff. But you'll see that the twins, I don't know how to pronounce their last name, but the twins are in here. I actually get this Riddler trophy. By the way, with this mod, I forgot to point this out, but Batman's suit is completely brand new. Like, once you start as Batman in the beginning of the story mod, or the story mode, that's what his suit is in this game. Thankfully, you don't have to fly around in the gross-looking, destroyed bat suit, so that's really nice that they did that. And you also get all of his gadgets, so it's very, very extra cool for Batman. As you can see, here are the twins. I honestly don't know how to pronounce their last name, but I try to do this glitch right here in this recording where you can throw freeze grenades at them, and eventually they'll stand up and be in the freeze grenades, and then you can do beatdowns on them and take them out. And then they go unconscious, and then when you re-enter that room, they're gone for good. But I'm trying to do it here, and it doesn't end up working, so I just kind of say screw it and leave eventually. But more about the mod. There are certain buildings you can't access, like I said, like you can't access the front of the Penguins Museum because you don't have the city municipal codes or whatever. You can't access the courthouse, kind of. You can enter through the back and talk to Calendar Man, but that's about it. Once you're in that, room in the courthouse, though. You can't go through the main part of it, and you can't leave out the way you came in, which kind of sucks, because it's as if Batman is still doing the ballistic analyzer from the Joker trying to kill Catwoman in the beginning of the story. It's as if he's still trying to investigate that, so he won't let you leave. I'm going to do this Predator room just for the heck of it, just to show you some Batman skins. Anyway, I was explaining that you can't go into certain buildings. You can't go exactly through the sewers, especially as, like, Robin or Nightwing, but you can go through as Batman to a certain point where he'll say, I can't go through here because I don't have the city minutes codes again. I believe you can go through parts of Wonder City. Wonder Tower is a different story. You'll see at the end of this recording what happens with Wonder City, and it's kind of interesting. The first time I did it, I will say, I believe Fraps was interfering with my lag or whatever, or was causing lag to the game when I was playing it earlier, but you'll see what happens when I try to access Wonder Tower. Anyway, you also can't access, well, the steel mill I'm in right now, you can sort of access it, but eventually it won't let you leave. You can access the GCPD, but only through the back for some reason. And, you do need Batman to do that. You can't use Nightwing or Robin or Catwoman, obviously. And it's the only way you get through. And, let's see, the building Bane is in, you can't access. The building Hush is in, you can access. Actually, to be honest, I don't remember if you can access the Bane toy factory thing or not. But I know it is, like...
Wake up, man, come on, wake up!
You know, kind of out there. I don't remember, to be honest. Certain side missions you can and can't do. The Watcher in the Wing side mission is unavailable. The Riddler, conundrum stuff you can start, but it won't let you get past the first, hostage, because you can't actually access the room that he's in, so you can't get past it. But you can go around solving riddles and collecting trophies. Some of them, at least. You know, like some of them you can't access because you can't get to certain parts of the game and whatnot. What else is there? You can do the Hush mission up until, like, the very, very end before you're supposed to leave, and that kind of sucks. You can do the Mad Hatter mission, I think. I actually don't remember. You can't access his little room either.
Tell me everything about the Riddler.
You can't
Just do what he says! He'll tell you everything!
Thank you.
Like I said, you can't access most of the stuff, and it kind of sucks. As you can see, I'm about to actually try and leave this room, and I can't. You'll see in a second, it won't let me leave. Certain doors he won't even attempt to open for some reasons. Yeah, he won't be able to. He can open this door. If I can aim it right, yeah. He can open this door, but he will not, for some reason, go through this door. I use that thing, and it's down, or it's up, but he just refuses. So whenever I click A, he doesn't want to open the door. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. But, yeah, he will not exit through that door. And you can't leave this room. And I'm going to show you that the other door also doesn't work. I forgot about that door in the back. Or no, wait, I do end up using the door in the back, I believe. I don't remember, I just recorded this, and it's a long video. So, yeah, it's a 44-minute video, I just realized. Wow. It probably would have been quicker if my computer wasn't, like... didn't absolutely despise Fraps. I mean, you're supposed to be able to use Fraps while you're running. Maybe I should try using windowed mode next time, but yeah. The mod, as you'll see, you can and can't access certain points in the game. You can upgrade Batman, and he'll be fully upgraded. You try to upgrade Nightwing or Robin when you're playing him, and you can, like, get armor and, you know, the more add-on stuff that you can get for the characters, but you won't actually be able to, access, or it'll reset actually the next time you try to access it, which is kind of interesting. But as you can see, I've clicked F2 and I'm going to become Robin. And just so you know, these are not this video is not edited out. This is one single recording. I really hope you would trust me when I say that, because I spent 45 minutes recording this. I'm going to spend another 45 minutes talking over it. So yeah. As you can see, I'm Robin in the free roam of Arkham City, which is awesome. As you can see, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm like selecting zip kick. Oh wait, I know what I'm doing now. You can do basically anything Robin can do in challenge mode or Harley Quinn's Revenge around Arkham City. There's nothing really you can't do aside from the stuff that I've already mentioned, like you can't access certain rooms, you can't access certain buildings, you can't do certain things. Not like Robin has the cryptographic sequencer to access buildings and rooms and all that stuff, but, you know, he's here. I'm just gonna go down here and kick some inmates' butt as Robin. And one thing I didn't know until I had the Arkham Origins multiplayer is that you can zip kick people from like ledges and stuff like I just did right here. I didn't know that, to be honest, and I've been using it ever since I found out you can do it. Someone was playing as Robin when I was on Joker's team, I believe, and they did it to me, and I saw them do it, and I was really stunned, like, how in the world did he do that? And as you can see, I'm going to try and run over to this guy, but like I said, Fraps is causing my game to lag, which is very unusual. And I'm going to zip kick this guy, too, take him out. This is the second guy taken out with a zip kick, and no one heard me at all. Still all over there hanging out. So I'm gonna do what Robin does, and I'm gonna go over there and kick him out eventually, because as you can see, running takes forever with Fraps. Take out the guy with the zap stick first. I try to do a ground takedown on him, but again, I can't counter that and take him down too, which is kind of stupid if you think about it, but hopefully that'll be one of the new things they upgrade in Arkham Knight. Knock that guy over, hit that guy, take this guy out with a combo move. Ow, that looked like it hurt. Shield bash that guy, ground pound him. And finally zip kick again. Ow. Now, I am actually going to turn around, eventually, and grapple up and run over to where Hush is located at in the side mission. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I was analyzing the map because the side mission things, like the objectives, are completely gone off the map. Like the little bat logos that tell you where the objectives are. They're completely gone, just like a lot of stuff in this mod. And once again, if you get the hotkeys version of this mod, which you just insert into your game files, and you just click F1 for Batman, F2 for Robin, F3 for Catwoman, F4 for Nightwing, and F9 for Bruce Wayne, you can just play through your normal story. Let's say you've beaten all the story and side missions and Riddler stuff. You can just click those buttons and switch between characters. I mean, Batman and Catwoman you can access through those little cat things, but Nightwing and Robin, you can totally just click the hotkeys and use them. But this map is a result of the old Nightwing and Robin free roam files that you would insert. You would remove your regular Batman game input and place either the Robin or the Nightwing, and then you would just start a new game, and you'd automatically start off where I spawned as Robin over by the processing center, and you will actually just start as Nightwing in free roam, and this map is like basically what you get. And so basically I'm just using the hotkeys mod in the map of the other mod, but I totally recommend the hotkeys mod because it's a lot better. Let's say you've completed the game and all that stuff, and you just want to free roam and screw around, then this is definitely the mod for you, only if you have PC. Once again, you can't use this mod if you don't have PC, obviously. And yeah, Batman, or Robin, is going to go in here and investigate the Hush side mission, and as you'll see, you can actually access it.
This is the journal of Dr. Thomas Elliot. My work is complete. The pain, though still present, has been worth it. He will suffer for what he did to me. He will suffer
and obviously,
the way I
you get to
have
do this
suffered.
as Robin, so it'll show
As I look
Robin
in the mirror,
where Batman is supposed to be
I
during
understand
this
how Leonardo
cutscene.
felt when he finished the Mona Lisa. How Michelangelo felt when David was complete. My work has taken too long, but Now it's time for my masterpiece to be unveiled. My new face is ready.
And here we have Hush, and as you can see, Robin is actually going to interrogate him once it stops showing up all of Hush's toys and stuff. I should have probably said that this video will contain spoilers for the game, but oh well. As you can see, there's Robin, and he's not Batman, but he's Robin.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Hush.
I take it you're here to stop me?
And since it's supposed to be Batman, it'll actually
What do you
be
think?
Batman's voice instead of Robin's.
I think you're
because
too
that'd be
late.
Kind of weird if
You're a killer, a psychopath.
they
I
included
will stop you.
Robin's voice instead of Batman's for a thing that they wouldn't even
Really?
want to happen in the game.
But you look just like Bruce Wayne. It took time, of course.
As you'll also
to find
notice
the perfect
during this
donors, to
cutscene,
graft
all
on
the
the
lip
flesh, and
movements
finally
are
to
perfectly
lose
queued up
myself
with
in
their
order to
actual
create
dialogue, but
this.
their animations are not. On, like, see, he's still moving his head even though he's done talking, and his mouth is probably closed too, but you can't tell.
6 people died. Unfortunate, but necessary.
And
to complete
yeah.
my plan.
Once again, you can also
Why?
do this as Nightwing.
Would you believe
too.
good old-fashioned revenge?
So that's kind of cool.
To be honest, I don't care if you
You can't do it as Catwoman because Catwoman
Wayne
is
will
normal.
suffer,
If you played her in
and
free
you
roam, you already
will
know
not
what she
stop
can and
me.
can't access. And she definitely can't access this room since Batman's supposed to go in there and investigate it. So yeah. And one thing you'll
I can
also
see
notice
you have
is that
your
you can
hands
do this
full
as
with
many
Arkham
times as
City,
you want because
but it's time for me to leave now. Pray we do not meet again. Next time,
you
I
can't
will
save,
not
you
be in
can't
such
leave
a
this room and
generous
save,
mood.
so once he leaves, you can just reset your character and play this over again, or just do what I do instead and hit restart from checkpoint, and he'll just spawn at the door, and you could walk in and do it again if you wanted to. Excuse me. As you can see, I'm just gonna go over to this control panel and start hitting it because I don't know what else to do because I don't have a cryptographic sequencer, not like it would work anyway, but just gonna leave, and as you can see, I'll spawn right by the front door, but I don't think I actually show that you can just go back in and do it again because I didn't want to sit through that cutscene a second time, so yeah. Yeah, it's still accessible over there, but yeah, I just leave because, you know, screw that. And once we're outside, we can go back to the laggy running and stuff. And it's sad because only running really is laggy. Running and crouching, I should say. Combat is a little bit... It's not too bad, but it's not... It could be a lot better. And once again, it's Fraps. It has to be Fraps because I've also played Arkham Asylum, which is an older game, but it's a lot... like I said, it's still slow when I'm running Fraps. I recorded something with Batman Arkham Asylum today that I'll be uploading shortly. But, yeah. As you can see, there's Calendar Man down there. He'll start talking in a sec. I can't access this door. As you can see, it's locked. It's just locked. There's no
30 days
question about it.
April, June,
I actually go downstairs to show you that you can also still interact with Calendar Man. Now, when I try to leave, Batman will talk about the ballistic evidence he still needs to analyze. It doesn't matter who you're playing. He'll say it. Like, Batman will just speak. Even if you're Catwoman, he'll say it. Anyway, I'm just going to run back upstairs and show you. It'll say, and subtitles, it'll even say that it's Batman. I mean, it's obviously Batman. It's Kevin Conroy's voice, and you'll see that right now.
I need to scan the crime scene for ballistic evidence. I can use it to show me where the bullet was fired from.
Once again, that's right after you first confront Two-Face. I'm just going to go ahead
30
and
days has November.
F3 and access Catwoman. Now, I don't actually even show Catwoman because, you know, Catwoman is just the same as when you start off. It's basically Catwoman with all her upgrades. She does all the same stuff she does, and she can access all the same stuff anyone else can access, so I don't even really bother showing her. And I just skip straight to Nightwing, which will be here in a sec. I'm just kind of like, you know what, screw Catwoman. I'm showing Nightwing right now. And there's Hush. Now, where that's the first Hush victim, you can actually spawn there. You either spawn on top of one of the buildings near the processing center where I just spawned right now, like right there, where Nightwing is right now, and you'll also see the second one later. It's just on a building nearby, and then the third one is by the first Hush victim. But for some reason, I've had all the characters spawn in these 3 different locations except for Bruce Wayne, and you'll see why that's a complaint later on, because of the fact that this is a screwed up version of this mod. I'm actually working through another story mode so I can have like a perfect world for free roaming and not this glitchy abyss of nothing. But I'm still keeping this a glitchy abyss of nothing because there's something I'm actually going to show you pretty darn soon that is actually really, really cool. Probably one of my favorite things about the first version of the Nightwing free roam mod. If you remember in the Catwoman episodes, there's a scene, basically the plot of the Catwoman DLC is that she needs Poison Ivy's help to break into the vault to get her goods back. And so she goes to Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy actually agrees as long as Catwoman saves a plant, which she doesn't actually end up saving. But Poison Ivy uses her vines from this plant shop right next to me. You probably won't be able to see it, but there's a plant shop right around this area, which I didn't even think about till now, that she uses to grow her plants into the underground area, the vault area, I should say. As you can see, we're in the sewer now. There are her vines. And it's as if you're starting it with the first time you go down here as Catwoman. It's completely clear. You can run through it. You can access this door, but once you're on the other side, it locks behind you for some reason. And thankfully, there aren't any guards down here that you have to stop. Which, I mean, thankfully, that's the case, because I would hate it if there were. Now, as you can see, like, everything's perfect down here. None of the wooden barriers are broken. The vault the vault doors are open for some reason. They're permanently open, and the Poison Ivy's plant neither Poison Ivy's plant nor Catwoman's briefcases are actually in here. Now, once you leave here, there's also something that's even cooler than that around this corner. The door leading to Gotham City that you can choose to leave to walk out as Catwoman is completely gone. So you can walk out here into Gotham City as any character except for Catwoman, because for some reason Catwoman can't access the sewers again. But as you can see, you can run around Gotham City and explore the open world that is a nothingness abyss. I'm just kidding, I totally lied. There is no Gotham City to explore. There is only this staircase and the actual, like, you can crawl above the map, as you'll see me do here in a sec. But this is what the skybox looks like. This is the area that Catwoman escapes to in the alternate ending to Arkham City. As you can see, I threw a batarang or a wingding or whatever, and it goes out here, and you can see the surrounding skybox as it looks. And it actually looks really cool. Now, you can't actually grapple or backclaw anything out here. You pretty much just have to parkour your way around, but that's how I like to play as Nightwing in the free roam mod, just parkouring around. I don't know why I did this electrical slam thing. I don't know what I was trying to accomplish, but as you can see, Nightwing can access different parts, well, any Batman, Robin, or Nightwing can actually access this. And I'm sure Bruce Wayne could too if you actually got around to figuring out how to play him. But as you'll also see, I actually climb on top of this map in the game, which is actually kind of cool because other maps you'll get stuck or you'll have to stop at one point. Once again, you can't grapple, but you can parkour your way around the map. And I'm just kind of like dilly-dallying around here. As you can see, there's the white abyss. And it actually kind of hurts your eyes if you look at it too long. But luckily, I don't make you do that unless you like paused it for some reason. But you can climb around. Okay, it just went to white again. You can like climb around eventually. I'll end up showing it, hopefully. You do you are able to actually climb up on top of this, which is actually really cool because it's kind of an interesting little area just to kind of go to. It's like almost an Easter egg or something. Like it would have been insanely cool if like they added this somehow. Like if they saw the modders coming with some sort of like free roam mod like this, and then they like added in like a secret combat room or something, that would be insanely cool. You never know. Arkham City has been out for what, 3 years, almost 3 years now. When Arkham Asylum first came out, it took a year went by before the developers had to reveal that there was a secret room in the warden's office that reveals a little bit about Arkham City itself in Arkham Asylum, which is insanely cool. But it would be insanely cool if they had kept a huge secret like that from us in this game. Like, what if they just decided, hey, I mean, there was like the Scarecrow stuff with like the barge and, you know, the secret decoded messages. But it would be cool if there was a secret that they never told us about that was almost impossible to find unless pretty much you had PC or something with modding and all that kind of stuff. But it would have been insanely cool if they had done that. I'm sure someone could actually do that now if they wanted to, but I don't think anyone will, to be honest. I mean, that would be insanely cool, just to be able to place challenge maps wherever you wanted to. But I'm going to go back now and show you that, once again, if you try to go back through that door, you're kind of screwed, so you're going to have to restart from checkpoint. I could have done it right here and now, but I wanted to prove that the doors are broken in most of the rooms or buildings that you go into. It's kind of weird, actually, and the ground, or the abyss, just went back to white. You can actually fall down there as Nightwing, but if you're Robin or Batman, you can actually glide to the abyss, and you'll eventually die, basically. But, yeah, once you go back through this little vent shaft, because there's no way you're going to be able to go through the other vent shaft that was there that you had to basically climb up. I don't know why I opened the map. As you can see, I can't access the door. I don't know why I keep opening the map, but I keep clicking A and it won't let me, so I'm going to restart from checkpoint and prove that, I don't know, prove something. My computer just made a really weird noise, and I have no clue what it was. Oh, it's probably my controller. I don't know if my fraps recorded that noise or what, but okay then. And I'm just gonna grapple. And once again, the skybox is kind of screwed up. So is the ground, like the water, like... Okay, the sky, I just kind of realized that the stars aren't there. Yeah, the stars are gone. I don't know if the total skybox is gone, but for now it's just a black skybox. But yeah, this is kind of a screwed up game world for this mod. Once again, you should, if you're going to do this mod, get the hotkeys version. There's a website. I probably won't be able to find it right away, but it'll eventually be in the description below where you can actually get this mod. Now, you actually have to make an account for this place, as far as I know, which is just beyond annoying. But once you do it and you get this into your Arkham City game, remember, for PC only, it is so worth it. I'm just gonna beat the crap out of this random thug here, and also show you that you can't actually access this Monarch Theater. No matter how much I'd want to actually access this, you can't actually access it for some reason. But anyway, I'm actually going to go over to this area and show you that you can actually pay your respects to Bruce Wayne's parents in Crime Alley as Nightwing. You can only do it where you can do it for the rest of the game. There's that tape that you can actually recover that Hugo Strange leaves for you. You saw my game glitch there. But Hugo Strange will leave you that tape, and the first time you get it, you can listen to it, but you can't actually do it as Nightwing or Robin. I haven't actually tried it as Batman, apparently, in this game mod, or game world, but with the mod on it at least, but I'll try it eventually. Paying your respects as Nightwing, basically, and yeah, I try to go over and use it, but it doesn't let me, so I'm just kind of like, you know what, so I'm going to jump over their death site. And you know what? I'm kind of done here. You can still see my game world glitching, like almost every time I turn. But I'm going to grapple up here. And I'm going to grapple. Come on, grapple. Grapple.
Grapple.
Okay, now I'm just going to parkour it. Alright. I forgot about this part, actually. I'm just kind of like, I'm scanning the area for enemies to fight, just for the heck of it. And I don't know why I'm showing this, but I am, because I can, I guess. It just makes the video longer. Yeah, so yeah, basically I just show, boom! Alright, gonna take these guys out. And basically just show you Nightwing's fighting skills throughout the free roam. I don't really know why. I don't know how that didn't take him out, but alright. You know what? Back claw slam.
Someone's fighting over here!
And kick that guy. And kick that guy. And use a combo takedown, and it doesn't work. And smack that guy in the face. Smack that guy in the pelvis area. Beat down this guy. Do a combo takedown on this guy, and it actually works this time. Slim him down, break his bones, slam that guy. Jump on that guy. That's Nightwing. And basically, that's over. So I'm basically just gonna run. Eventually, I'm going to run. Hurry up. Nightwing. Stop screwing around. Yeah, this part's kind of embarrassing because I try to use the darts and try to get like a headshot, but it doesn't exactly work. First I try it from too far away, and I think I waste like 2 of them or something, but I think I realized that, I basically think I realized that I'm too far away for it to work. I really hate these things. I see people on YouTube all the time use these things, and they work perfectly fine, but here, it doesn't work exactly, and I try to get closer. And I miss. Yeah. And I'm just like, you know what? You made me mad, I'm gonna kick you in the face. And that was Nightwing, basically. Nightwing is probably my favorite of the characters, but just running around with him in Arkham City is very, very fun. I love it. And I couldn't ask for a more awesome character to play in free roam besides Batman. And I'm actually going to show you Bruce Wayne now. The sad thing about Bruce Wayne on this game world is that when you try to access him, he'll only spawn up on the processing center bridge thing, where you saw pretty much all the other characters spawn. But since the game is screwed up and certain things are from the beginning of the game and certain things are from the end of the game, Bruce Wayne is still handcuffed. And he can't jump over stuff or climb things. So he's stuck like this, and it's horrible. I can't access. I try to jump over here, and it does this weird camera glitch thing. He won't spawn in the other 2 spawning locations for this mod. And he's stuck here. He's screwed. If I did this in a normal game, he'd probably be fine once I got past the scene where he's still in handcuffs, but yeah, it's thunderstorming outside. I kind of got distracted there. But Bruce Wayne kind of sucks, so I try to spawn as him again, and he will only spawn up here for some reason. And watch this. I'm going to spawn as Nightwing, actually, as you'll see here in a sec. I just clicked F4 for Nightwing. And look where he spawns. He spawns up here on this building. This is the second spawn location. And once again, Wonder Tower is just totally gone. As you can see, there's a processing center down there where we spawned as Bruce Wayne. But I'm going to spawn as Batman and show you the weirdest thing about this. This is me trying to access Wonder City. Wonder City is, or Wonder Tower, I'm sorry. Wonder Tower is non-accessible. You can try either way, you're not getting to the Wonder Tower. It's impossible. It looks like you'll be able to make it, but eventually you're denied access to Wonder Tower, and I will show you. Just gonna go down into the sewers and get to the bases of Wonder Tower. But yeah, this mod is awesome, guys. If you have a PC that runs Arkham City pretty well, get this mod. All you got to do is replace one of your game files. There are tutorials on how to do it in the README file that comes with the mod. So, and one thing I will also advise is that you make a folder in your documents or something called like Batman Arkham backup files or something. Make a file for your original Arkham files. When you should move out your original input file when you get this mod, or whatever file it is, because I'm just kind of blabbing right now. I'm not looking at the mod right now. Whatever file it tells you to replace, make sure the file that you're actually replacing is actually has a copy. You have a copy of it saved in another file, so that if your game gets screwed up, then you can restore it. If you uninstall and reinstall it in Steam, it should automatically replace it anyway, I believe, but there's no promise in that. It could still screw you over. I'm not totally sure about that, and don't hold me against that because I'm probably wrong, but I haven't tried it, so I wouldn't know. Once again, get this mod. It's awesome. But make sure you're doing it in a completed story game. Because if you try to do it, if you start a brand new story and you try to do it, you'll spawn in like the weirdest place, and it's very bizarre. I'll do another video on that sometime. But we're gonna go ahead and try to access Wonder Tower. Now, the cryptographic sequencer, it lags a lot in Arkham City, at least. It doesn't lag in Arkham Asylum or Origins. I don't remember in Origins, to be honest. I think it does in Origins, but it takes forever, and my fingers don't stand still the entire time, so eventually I'll have it like right there, and it'll slowly go away, and then I have to redo it all over again. There we go. And I get in and we do medication, and you'll see that it looks like you're going to be able to go to the top of Wonder Tower, but it doesn't. You'll see. It's kind of funny almost. I'm gonna get the code here eventually. Once again, I don't know why it lag. This is probably the worst thing about the PC version, is that this is like the only part, for me at least, this is the only part of Arkham City that's ever lagged for me, is the cryptographic sequencer stuff. And then with fraps on, it doesn't make it any better. But as you can see, the doors are closing. So let's grapple up to this elevator, the top of the elevator, climb. And eventually Hugo Strange will start giving a speech about how Batman is going to lose and all that bullcrap.
What do you think you are doing, Wayne?
Yeah, see, there he is.
You cannot stop me. I have won. Within an hour,
anyway, as you can see, we're climbing to the top of this room, and there are the doors that are supposed to open to give us access to the above-ground parts of Monarch Tower. Now watch what happens. They don't open. They say, screw you, we're shoving you back down. And originally, when I first did this, not only did it scare me because the Tiger Guards from this scene in the game are supposed to spawn immediately, but they didn't do it immediately this time. The elevator's gone. It's just completely gone up there. Now, I'm actually going to fly back down here and try to access the elevator again. Watch what happens when I do. Watch what happens when I try to access the elevator. You know, I'm going to get on my cryptographic sequencer, and boom, Tiger Guards. Out of nowhere. It scared the crap out of me, because they just started shooting at me, obviously.
As we move into
and apparently I don't have the Sonic Shock Batarang upgrade, so it doesn't boost a lot when it hits the guy.
As I look at the screens in front of me, I can see that we are rapidly approaching fatalities of 22%.
Shot too, yeah.
My projections show that within 3 hours...
Now you gotta understand that I was scared crapless at this part, at this point in playing this, because I just got 2 Tiger Guards spawned on top of my freaking head. So I kinda panicked a bit and exited the game. So I was just kinda like, screw that, I'm going back to Nightwing. So, thank you so much for watching this Batman Arkham City free roam mod video. It was mainly just to show the flaws with the original game world. But, oh no, I went to Batman again. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all